I'm sorry if I kind of talk a little bit rushed and I'm doing a lot of this. I talk with my hands a lot, but also I'm literally in the process of moving. So I've been like stupid busy for the past week and a lot of family drama and all that stuff. I didn't think I was going to be able to make the video today, so I was going to make it yesterday, but I didn't have time, and I'm just blathering, so I'm making the video now, so I don't know why I'm talking to you guys about this. So I'm just going to shut up, and we're going to get to the topic of this week. And the topic is binding, which is every guy's favorite, of course. We just love doing that. But so yeah, before I get to other things, I guess I will talk about personally me binding. Personally, I currently own a binder from Underworks. It's the 998 or the 997. I don't remember. Don't call me out on that because I don't remember at all. It's the tank top full length chest compression only. So it's like a tank top, but there's like a binder, but it only goes like so far. And I'm wearing it right now. But yeah, this is my first binder actually. And I've owned it for like a fuck long time, like a really long time, so it doesn't even bind. I mean, like, I know it does, like, in the video, but that's just because I'm wearing, like, a big shirt, so, I haven't had the time to buy another one, so, yeah, this one is, like, really old. But, past experiences before I actually had a binder, I taped, like, Jake said, and, don't tape. Don't. Just don't. Trust me. Long story short, I was about 13 or 14. I taped my chest with duct tape. Like my bare chest with duct tape. About like 6 times around. I went outside during school, like it was playtime or something, like field day or some shit like that. And I was out for a while, and I was a fat kid, so I used to sweat profusely. I know that sounds disgusting, but so the middle of my chest was kind of loosening up, and I was thinking, okay, and let me go in the bathroom and like adjust or whatever, but I was starting to get pains in my chest, so I decided to just rip that and just, go without any binding for that day. And so I ripped the middle of it, and that was easy, so I'm like, okay, so ripping it off my like chest is going to be easy. I ripped it, and the pain was that of if someone set your nipples on fire, poured alcohol on your nipples, and then vigorously rubbed sandpaper on your nipples. That's disgusting and very graphic, but that is probably the most like accurate way I can describe the pain of ripping duct tape off of like my bare chest. It was painful. I was crying for a very long time. It hurt. So I definitely don't recommend taping in any way, shape, or form, especially your bare chest, because if you like your nipples like I do, then you're not gonna want to do that, because I thought that like I had ripped them off before I looked down. It was painful. It was very painful. So I don't recommend that. I know that Zane is currently using an ace bandage, but he's getting one on Christmas, I think he said, something like that, which is good, because I don't recommend ace bandaging for anything. I understand how some of us don't have the money or the means, our parents don't know, things like that, so we can't really just, like, go buy a binder, but I don't recommend ace bandaging. Find a different alternative. Like, I am begging you, do not use an ace bandage. It's not healthy, it's not safe. Like Shane said, when you wear an ace bandage, the more you move and the more you breathe, it constricts, and that is very unhealthy, and that can cause long-term dysfunctions, like with your chest and your breathing and your ribs and things like that. So I don't recommend ace bandaging at all. There are things that are in like drugstores and stuff like that for guys that like have beer guts and people who have like sensitive abdominals or went through an accident or something like that. So like $20 or $30, like in a drugstore, like a CVS or Walgreens or whatever it is you have, and they go like on your stomach. So I used to use that after my horrific experience with taping, and before I could get a binder, I would cut that a little smaller because they're big. They're like this big. They cover your entire like stomach. So I would cut that and adjust it or whatever, and I would put it on my chest, and it worked perfectly. Like I was completely flat for a really long time, because it's very very thick. It has a lot of layers, so it doesn't really push that much as it just flattens it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not compressing, it's just covering it, if that makes sense. So, I do know that they make Velcro ones, and they make the ones that are like the, girls with their bras, and they have the little hook clip things. That's, accurate to what that is on the side, so you can adjust it if it's getting too tight, or it's too big, or too small, or anything like that. So, I would recommend that over an ace bandage any day. The sports bra thing that I think Shane said, I think it was Shane, I don't remember. I think it was Shane. The sports bra thing, you wear one sports bra and then get another one and turn that like backwards. I used a sports bra, I just used one, and I cut the shoulders off, and I sewed it and did all this extra stuff. It was too much, but it worked for a while. But yeah, I got this binder a long time ago, like a really long time ago, like the beginning of this year. So it's definitely worn down. It's got like one foot in the grave. It's probably both feet, but it's not working anymore. Binder length time. I know the guys talked about that. Like I said, I've had mine for a really long time, but my binder didn't start like loosening, I guess, until after about the 4th month. Binders can last a really long time if you know how to take care of them. Like Shane said, do not ever, 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 ever put your binder in the dryer. Don't ever dry it like that. It will ruin the elasticity, like you said, and it will not compress anymore. It won't. You wash it. You can either hand wash it or wash it like with the washer and hang it up and let it air dry, because if you put it in the dryer, the heat will melt and it will ruin the elasticity, and it's just gonna be like a tank top. So, but I've lost weight since the beginning of this year, so it doesn't bind because I'm smaller now, and this is like a large, I think, and I need like a medium now, so it's like a whole size bigger. I don't really know what to recommend for guys with larger chests, because by the grace of God, I don't have a large chest. I'm like an A cup, maybe a B cup, like a very small B cup. Like, I am not like big in the chest area at all, thank God. And by the way, my video might be pretty long because I'm talking a lot, so but I'll try to keep it less than 12 minutes. So I'm gonna talk kind of fast. I don't have a big chest, so I don't really have to worry about, oh, are they going to see my chest if this and that and blah, blah, blah. So, but I worry about it now because if I wear smaller shirts, there is a tiny lump, like, there's a form of, boobs. So it's like I don't think other people can see it, but it's like I can see it, so it bothers me. But, I guess with guys with bigger chests, I would say, I don't really know, because in my life, I've never had, like, a big chest, so I don't really know, but, like, the guy said it makes, like, a uniboob or something. I've never dealt with that in my life, so I can only, like, imagine how bad that would be, but just, for bigger chested guys, I guess get the chest compressors with more layers, so it doesn't push as much, and it just covers more, if that makes sense. Let's see what else. I think, also, like the guys also stated, you don't have to bind. You don't have to. You can be trans. I know plenty of trans guys that still dress feminine. I mean, they like to be called he, him, his, masculine pronouns, and that's totally fine. I mean, you don't need to bind. You can have, you could still wear a bra if you wanted to, or not wear anything at all, and if you want to be called, you know, a guy, then that's just you. You don't need to bind. But if it makes you comfortable, then you bind. But do it safely, and don't wear your binder all day. That's another thing. Be safe with it. Don't dry it ever. My estimate on how long a binder lasts, if you take care of it, probably up to maybe 4 or 5 months. After that, I'd probably look into getting a new one. Underworks is really, really good. They have like a crap ton of binding things or whatever. That Tea Kingdom thing or whatever that Ash said is definitely not a good website. Underworks is the only website I know. There are binding places that, you know, donate and things like that. I'm pushing 11 minutes. I'm so sorry. I'm almost done. But I don't think I covered everything because I babbled, but I hope I hope this video helped. I hope it did. But there are donations and all that stuff, but Asher covered that, so I'm not gonna do whatever. But yeah, I'm done, and I'm gonna close out now. I hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas and holidays and things, since Christmas is next week. I'll see you guys next Friday, and thank you guys so much. Like, I cannot thank you enough on behalf of all of us, for the subscribers, for actually watching our videos. You know, we love you guys, and keep watching them, keep commenting, and you know, best of luck to all of you guys, and I hope our videos help. So, again, happy holidays, and I'll see you guys next Friday. Peace.